Hello everybody, my name is Joy Dewar and welcome to Joy Dewar Food, Simplicity and Vitality. Now this is a food and lifestyle channel where we cook together and we stay well together. I'd like to say a big hello to all my subscribers. Thank you so much for coming back and thank you for your amazing comments. I'm reading and I'm loving everything that you are saying. Thank you so much. And for those of you who are new today, I ask that you subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can find out when I post a video which will be relevant to you and your good health. Now today is part 2 of my 4-part series giving you Christmas recipe ideas. Ideas that you can use in conjunction with your own recipes that you have planned, or you can try these from scratch. A lot of these recipes you can cook in advance and have them ready on Christmas Day. Now today's recipe, I have to say, is one of my favorite for Christmas. It's the baked lobster tail and baked cauliflower cheese. Now again, today we have a fish recipe and we have a vegan recipe. So guys, I cannot wait to show you this colourful, amazing and tasty recipe, which I guarantee will have that wow factor. Let's jump into the video. Hello everyone, and we are back in the kitchen, and these are all the ingredients we'll need to make this amazing baked lobster tail and vegan cauliflower cheese. And as always, I've listed everything in the description box below. Now, what we will have to do is make sure all our ingredients are fresh. Make sure if you buy your lobster, it's nice and fresh because it will make all the difference to the taste at the end of the recipe. Always use fresh ingredients wherever possible, guys. And so we'll need the butter to make the sauce. Now, all these are what we'll need to make a nice sauce. The sea salt there, the garlic, granules, some black pepper, fresh thyme there, that's the paprika. We have some cayenne pepper there, and it's a chili one. We'll also need some potatoes there because we're going to do some roast potatoes, guys. Lemon as well. Now, this is how the lobster will look, and we're going to, oops, it's jumping away from me. We're going to need some sharp kitchen shears, and what I'm doing, I'm cutting down the back of the shell of the tail, keeping the bottom half there intact. I'm not cutting all the way to the end. And once I've cut down, I'm going to gently try and prise it open. And the best thing to do also is to turn the lobster over and try and just push your finger down the back. It loosens it up a lot more and make it easier for you to open up the shell section by section, and so that we don't break it, because ultimately we need the tail to piggy bank on the closed shell underneath. So once you've actually opened up, we're prising out the tail and we are pinching back the shell underneath, and there you have it. The tail is then piggy banking on the back of the shell, and that's it. You do the same for the other one, and that's what it's going to look like, tail intact. Okay, now we're going on to make the actual sauce. So all the fresh herbs go in, a little bit there of the thyme and the paprika, the garlic granules there, and some more black pepper there. And we're putting in some of this lime fish seasoning. It does help. It's dill and lime, and the cayenne peppers going in as well, guys. And now the melted butter. This is going to really bring out the flavor. Mix all that in together. Mix, 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 like that. Now we're going to get a tray, put some foil on it, and then we are now going to brush on this lovely marinade there. We are brushing that on nicely, and I've lifted up the tail and gone underneath as well so that the flavour penetrates front and back. There you go. Now we're ready to pop this in the oven for about 20 minutes at 200. There you go, in it goes. And you can also take it out halfway and baste it again with some more of that sauce. Now what's left over with the sauce, I'm putting some leek in there and I'm building up a sauce. I'm now going to put a stock in here and we'll have a nice gravy sauce at the end. Now for the vegan cauliflower cheese. Now all these ingredients are vegan. We've got the vegan butter there, and we've got the onion powder, olive oil, sea salt. We also have the nutritional yeast there, and we have the mustard, soya milk. We've also got the flour there, got some paprika, and we've got some cheese there. That is called the vegan cheese. Actually, it's breadcrumbs. Sorry, guys. So that's it. And so we're melting the vegan butter there and adding in the flour. That's it. Mix that in nicely like that. And then we add in the soya milk there. Yes, that's it. Mix that in until it melts. Good. That's very nice, guys. Mix it in. As you can see, it's getting very thick. Mix that all in like that. And then you've got the cheese there. That's the nutritional yeast there, goes in, and that thickens everything up. Everything must go in by this point, and we mustn't forget the mustard at the end. So that's some more of the onion powder that's gone in, and some of the salt. At this point we're adding that, and you can see it's really thickening up there, guys. Very nice. Okay, and we are now adding the mustard there. That's very good. And now we are taking out the lobster. Can you see how they're golden? They've gone, tails have gone nice and pink, and the roast potatoes are out as well, guys. I just roasted those as I always do, and I have a recipe on that already. So there you have it. That's what they'll look like when they're baked, and I'm presenting them on a nice foil tray, putting the potatoes around them so that they look really colourful. You can't beat the colour on these guys. Really nice to add to your dinner table there. That's it. Amazing. And it tastes nice as well. There you go. Very nice. And so let's go on to make the actual cauliflower cheese. So this is the cauliflower, and as you can see, I'm just prizing away each of these florets of cauliflower, and you can use your little knife and cut away, and then we're going to put them into small pieces like this. And I'm going to now season the cauliflower with all my favorite seasoning. You know, I'm putting salt there, sea salt on, I'm putting some black pepper, I'm going to add some olive oil there, and I'm going to mix all this together before I put it on the tray to bake away in the oven. You can see I'm mixing all of that together like that, and I'm putting some parchment paper and adding the cauliflower to the parchment paper, and I'm going to bake this for about 20 to 30 minutes until they're tender. Now when they are finished, they're going to look like this, nice and tender. I'm transferring this to the bowl where I'm going to now add the cheese, guys, and make sure your cauliflower is nice and soft so that it's less cooking time afterwards. And now I'm adding the sauce, the cauliflower sauce, to the cauliflower. That's it. We're going to add it all and we're going to mix it all in together like so. Oh guys, you'd never believe this is not normal cheese. It's that lovely nutritional yeast that brings up this nice cheesy look to the thing. I'm now adding the cauliflower cheese to a Pyrex dish, making sure that's all nicely blended in and softly, gently put in. And now we're going to go on to make the breadcrumbs to put on top. Now again, we're using the vegan breadcrumbs. I found that in Tesco's as well. Adding the vegan butter and mixing that in nicely. And it's going to turn into sort of crumbly breadcrumbs. Add some more breadcrumbs to it as well and sprinkle that over the top of the cauliflower mixture there. That's it. And now we're going to bake away for about 15 to 20 minutes. You might need a bit longer depending on your oven. I've got a nice big industrial oven there, so nothing really takes very long in there. And so I'm now sprinkling a little bit of chopped peppers, bell peppers on top with some more spices and some more fresh herbs. And let's have a look. Let's cut it and see what happens. Yes, look, it's coming out very nicely from the Pyrex dish. You can see that's lovely and creamy and so tasty, guys. My daughter loved this recipe. She's a vegan and she thought it was amazing. It's served with a little bit of rice there. That's amazing, so good. So that's the recipes combined, the lobster tail together with the cauliflower cheese. Now guys, if you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up and please subscribe, like, and I welcome any comments you may have. Thanks for watching.